Maayong adlaw kanyong tanan, or shall I say have a good day everyone. By the way, my name is Mark and I will be your tour guide as we explore the diverse culture and tradition, social and ecological features of Mindanao. Welcome to the land of promise, Mindanao. Our first exploration will be at the Region IX, the Zamboanga Peninsula. Zamboanga Peninsula is an exotic melting pot of ethnic lore, culture, and spectacular attractions. Zamboanga Peninsula is an administrative region in the Philippines, designated as Region IX. The region consists of three provinces, namely the Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, and Zamboanga Sibugay. Its component cities of Dipolog, Dapitan, and Pagadian, and two independent cities of Isabela and highly urbanized city of Zamboanga. Our first destination in Region 9 is the Great Santa Cruz Island, one of the National Geographic 21 best beaches in the world. It is a small inhabited island in Zamboanga City in southern Philippines that is famous for its pink coralline sand. The island, located 4 kilometers south of downtown at the Santa Cruz Bank in the Basilan Street, boasts the only pink sand beach in the Philippines. The corals of the sands came from the pulverized red organ pipe coral from aeons of the surf erosion mixed with the white sand. Our second destination in Region 9 is the Fort Pilar. It is a 17th century military defense fortress built by the Spanish colonial government in the Zamboanga City, Philippines. The fort, which is now a regional museum of the National Museum of the Philippines. It is a major landmark of the city and a symbol of its cultural heritage. The place had a steady stream of devotees praying and lighting candles for their varied intentions. Historical, life-changing, and humble experience. This is underrated, miraculous religious in the icon in the Philippines that is only popular in Zamboanga Peninsula. Our third destination in Region 9 is the Tagbilat Falls. Tagbilat Falls is located in Magalandis, Titay, Zamboanga, Sibugay, Philippines. You will have to travel at least 9 kilometers to the entrance where you can hike another 1 kilometer to reach the falls. No signs around, so you need someone to guide you. Make sure that you bring foods, water, and things because there are no stores in the area. Tagbilat Falls is such a nice and relaxing place. One of the best series enchanting waterfalls you can ever see. Our fourth destination in Region 9 is the Merloki Falls. It is located in Sibulao, Barangay RD, Zamboanga, Sibugay, Philippines. It is one of the amazing attractions in Zamboanga City, but it is not quite accessible as you might suppose. This is an oldie trip but worth the journey. It took about 2.5 hours by van to get the falls area. There are 373 steps down to the falls. It is beautifully paved and handrails and resting areas are very well done. The actual falls consist a number of poles and rocks, ledges that allow you to climb up in the water. It has an entrance fee. Fifth destination in Region 9 is the Malawi Island. It is one of the best kept secrets in the area. It is a white beach, a still pristine beach area located at the northern side of the island. It is the most popular tourist spot in the island. The beach is gorgeous, sugary fine sand as white as bleach flour, cold turquoise waters, coconut trees linings in the beach, and as tropical as it gets. And because there aren't too many visitors that go to Malamawi, it is not very crowded too. Second exploration will be at the Region X, the Northern Mindanao. Northern Mindanao is a region of the Philippines, composed of 5 provinces and 2 cities, classified as highly urbanized, all occupying to the north-central part of Mindanao Island. On the island province of Camiguin, the regional center is the Cagayan de Oro City. Our first destination in Region X is the Dahikan Forest Park, a tourist destination that offers an array of fun activities for the whole family and for all ages. Located at the Barangay Dahilayan, Manolo Fortress, Bukidnon, Dahikan Forest Park is nestled at the footwork of Mount Kitangad, a 4,700 feet above sea level. Forest Park was built in the vision of helping develop the tourism industry in Bukidnon as in the whole Philippines as well. Our second destination in Region 10 is the Sunken Cemetery. Camiguin is also home of the unique tourist spots like the Sunken Cemetery that has helped in the small island province in the list of rising travel destination in the country. The Sunken Cemetery has since stood as an eerie reminder of Camiguin Island's violent past. Beneath the surface, the tombstones have become the unlikely home of the variety of fish and giant clams, making the Sunken Cemetery as a unique diving and snorkeling site. Our third destination in Region 10 is the Cathedral Falls. Cathedral Falls isn't easy to describe. It is because of its stone formations around the waterfalls. It resembles that a cathedral pillars, that is why it was named Cathedral Falls. The stones are like the huge posts of a cathedral, though they come in different shapes. It is also a boundary of the two barangays of Kapatagan, namely Barangay Cathedral Falls and Barangay Waterfalls. Our fourth destination in Region 10 is the Kaluya Shrine. Kaluya Shrine is rising at 45 feet. The statue of Christ Redeemer stands imposing a top hill, 120 meters from the sea level. It is a masterpiece of Kublai, a homegrown sculpture from Mindanao. Our fifth destination in Region 10 is the Divine Mercy. The Divine Mercy Shrine is a Catholic pilgrimage site located in El Salvador, Misamis Oriental. It is a site of Divine Mercy Hills and features of 15.24 meters statue of the Divine Mercy Jesus, said to be the tallest of its kind not just in the Philippines but also across the world. Set on the 9 hectares of lush land and actually vote for just a nominal amount. The stunning statue was also created for donations made by the thousands of devotees. Completed in 2008, the statue and its parks have become a major tourist attractions in the area, drawing devotees and tourists alike. Our third exploration will be at the Region XI, the Davao Region. Davao Region is formerly called Southern and it is an administrative region in the Philippines, designated as Region XI. From parks, beaches, conservation centers, and rare animals, outdoors adventures, and feasting on a unique local cuisine, the province has them all for you. Welcome to Davao Region. Our first destination in Region XI is the Fanas Falls. The Fanas Waterfalls is a multi-tiered falls located about 10 to 20 minutes from the town proper to New Corella. It is one of the most visited ecotourism sites in the province of Davao del Norte. It is about 2 hours away from the Davao City. The water is so inviting that tourists would usually dip into the cold water. It is a perfect place especially during summer season. A great place to bond with your family and friends. Our second destination in Region XI is the Sonnenberg Mountain View. Wake up to the spectacular sunrise with a sea of clouds enveloping to the mountain ridges of Bukidnon, Davao, and to the Arakan Valley from the main view deck of the Sonnenberg Mountain View Resort. The main view deck sits at 2,670 feet above the river valley below and offers an epic view. Our third destination in Region XI is the Dahikan Beach. In Mati, Davao Oriental, Dahikan is a 7-kilometer stretch of beach with powdery white, creamy sands and crystal blue waters. It is true beauty surface when the sun has risen, allowing everyone to enjoy a long stretch of unspoiled and uncrowded shore. This has been a long-time sanctuary of pawikan or sea turtles. Our fourth destination in Region XI is the Mount Apo. Mount Apo is an active volcano in south-central Mindanao, 20 miles west of Davao City. It is the highest point of the Philippines, rising to 9,692 feet. Part of the Cordillera Central, it is covered by a forest of tall tropical hardwoods and subsidiary peaks nearly match its height. Mount Apo National Park, established in 1936 and has an area of 80,864 hectares. It is the home of the rare Philippine eagle and it features numerous peaks and valleys, as well as Malasita Falls, Sibulao Lake, and the Casiniti Hot Springs. Our fifth destination in Region XI is the Alewana Falls. Alewana Falls is a series of more than 130 cascading waterfalls located at Barangay Alewanag. About 30 minutes drives from the town's poblacion, it is a unique waterfalls dotting with the different rock formations, shapes, and various heights, each tire different from another. It is ranges from 6 to 110 feet. Our fourth explorations will be at the Region XII in Soccsksargen. It is a region of the Philippines located in central Mindanao, and it is officially designated as Region XII. The name of its acronyms that stands for Regions for Provinces and its cities: South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, Sarangani, and General Santos City. Our first destination in Region XII is the Langdulay Weaving Center. Named after the Langdulay, a Filipino traditional weaver, the National Living Treasures Awardee. This weaving center was built in order to preserve the cultures and traditions of the Tibuli people or the indigenous people in the South Cotabato and to preserve the art of weaving in the region of the Philippines. Our second destination in Region XII is the Lake Holon. For adventure seekers and outdoor enthusiasts, visiting Lake Holon is one of the best thing you can do when you are in South Cotabato. This is one of the Tibulis tribe's hidden gems that is something to be very proud of. The Lake Holon is about 1,341 meters above sea level, which takes about 3 to 4 hours to reach the lake. Please know that you need to contact the tourism office before visiting the Lake Holon. The highly encourage tourists to book in advance because they limit the number of guests visiting per day. Our third destination in Region XII is the Pink Moss. The Pink Moss is located in the town of Datos, Saudi Ampatuan in the province of Maguindanao. Maguindanao is a part of BERMM and obviously not part of the central Mindanao. But geographically speaking, the province of Maguindanao is situated in the central part of Mindanao, bordered by Cotabato and Sultan Kudarat. So if you are traveling around the central Mindanao, you can also visit the Pink Moss to tick off another bucket list. Note that it is not the only pink moss that you can see and find in the Philippines. Our fourth destination in Region XII is Lotus Flowers in Lake Cebu. You shouldn't miss out on the visiting beauty of the Lotus Flowers in Lake Cebu. Wear a traditional costume and take a lot of Instagrammable photos while taking a wooden boat. Catch the lotus flowers blooming in the morning from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. The lotus flower viewing is only until 10 a.m. There is no entrance fee. All you need to do is to rent a boat, usually cost about 200 pesos per ride. Our fifth destination in Region XII is the Asic Falls in North Cotabato. Asic Falls is one of the most popular destinations in Soccsksargen. Your trip wouldn't be complete without visiting this majestic falls situated in the province of Cotabato. This is quite far from the city, yet surely worth visiting. Fall in love with the 140 wide curtain-like spring falls and appreciate Moore's God's masterpiece. It feels like you couldn't want to live in this place anymore. Our fifth destination is the Region XIII, the Garaga Region. Caraga Region is an administrative region in the Philippines in the northeastern portions island of Mindanao. It is the newest region in the Philippines and it was also called Region XIII. The Garaga Region was created to Republic Act Number 7901 on February 25, 1995. The region is composed of 5 provinces: Agusan del Norte, Agusan del Sur, Surigao del Norte, Surigao del Sur, and Dinagat Island. 6 cities: Bayugan, Butuan, Cabadbaran, Surigao, Tandag, and Bislig. 67 municipalities and 1,311 barangays. Butuan is the regional center. Our first destination in Region XIII is an Agusan Marsh. Agusan Marsh is one of the most ecologically significant wetlands in the Philippines, found in the heart of Mindanao's Agusan Basin. The vast expanse of marsh covers the area roughly size of Metro Manila. It contains nearly 15% of the nation's freshwater resources in the forms of swamp forest. Our second destination in Region XIII is the Surigao Island, the surfing capital of the Philippines. It is a teardrop-shaped island in the Philippine Sea, situated 800 kilometers southeast of Manila and the province of Surigao del Norte. It has a land area of approximately 437 square kilometers. The coastline is marked by a succession of reefs, small points, and white, sandy beaches. Surigao is a beautiful paradise island with a nice beaches and clear blue waters, especially Cloud9's where there's a big international surf contest every year. Third destination in Region XIII is the Biga Falls. Biga Falls of Mabuhay Prosperidad, Agusan del Sur is another majestic falls discovered in Caraga Region, back to back with the majestic falls located in Bislig City, the Tinoyan Falls. The name has the magical power to drop men in her beauty. The fairy tale story involves a beautiful fairy attracted by many men. Once they will go to her, they went all the way to the falls and will not come back. The words biga means in English is to flirt. Our fourth destination in Region XIII is the Butuan National Museum. Butuan National Museum is located in Barangay Duongan, Butuan City, the capital of the Caraga Region. It was established after the accidental discovery of archaeological materials by the City Engineering Office of the Butuan City in 1974, while draining the water confined inside a man-made river system. Succeeding excavations conducted by the National Museum yielded tremendous archaeological finds and collectors' value. The most significant find were the prehistoric Balanghay o Butuan boats that date from 4th to 13th centuries AD, just 5 kilometers from the city tower. Our fifth destination in Region 13 is the Maguwa People Beach in Barangay Maguwa, Surigao City, Surigao del Norte. It will take for estimated 2 to 3 hours from Butuan City to Surigao City. Jumping the cold and clear water along the side in Maguwa, studying the giant rock formations overlooking the scene is a great adventure. It was love at first sight when a beautiful Mother Nature started tempting before the eyes. The blue sea, clear horizon, and amazing pebbles piling the shorelines, mountains, and sunrise.